Shalom, you all, and welcome to ReligionWinked TV, where my spiritual ears stay. Good morning, you all. No, it's not the morning read. That will be in an hour or so. It's about 10 things one must do in order to be successful on YouTube. Damn, y'all didn't know I was a poet, right? Maybe I'll share some original poetry with you all one day. That's why I like the King James Version of the Bible, because it's pretty much poetic to an extent. You know how those Greeks are with these, theys, thous, those, them. Well, today we're going to talk about some of them things you have to do to be successful on YouTube. You have to do these things in order to be successful. And one of the biggest things, me personally, I think you have to deny God in the biggest way possible. It's one thing to talk about God, but to keep him in all your ways, that's another thing on these YouTube streets. And I'm going to explain to you why I say you have to deny God in order to be successful. So guys, I may not be successful on YouTube, even though my channel is about God. You understand what I'm saying? I may not be that chick to be successful, because you have to deny God in all your ways. Pretty much is one thing to talk about God, but it's another thing to deny him. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. To do the other things we're going to talk about as well. People are denying God on these YouTube streets, and that's one of the ways you have to be successful. To the people who have been following me, you know where I'm coming from. My content is God, and it's a struggle channel, right? And I won't deny God personally. And I think that's why I haven't succeeded the way other people have, because they have denied God in so many ways, pretty much all their ways on these YouTube streets. So with that being said, let me see. You got to lower your standards. You got to lower your morals, your values. You have to compromise the way you were brought up, the things you know, being an adult. What's some of the other things you have to do? Kiss ass. Oh, definitely. And if you're not willing to do these things, you may or may not be successful on YouTube. It all depends if you stay the test of time and see. Remember, the race is not for the swift, but it's for those who can endure to the end, right? So, but there's a lot of ass kissing going on these YouTube streets. Oh, yeah, you have to kiss ass. Let's see. I have some things written down here. I really don't go scripted, but I didn't want to leave anything out. You got to be ready to sell your soul to the devil. And that's how you deny God overall. Yes, and that's like the second thing. So when I talk about the other, 3 through 10, don't be surprised. Because once you sell your soul to the devil, it's easy to do the rest of the things that we're about to talk about. Let me go ahead and pull up my chat. Usually I get 2 or 3, 4 people. So I'm never going to be rude or disrespectful to them. I'm going to pull up my chat, conversate with them. Sometimes nobody come. And I pull up my chat and conversate with myself, especially. Hold on. Oh, 2 people watching. Thank you. Can you please give me a thumbs up? All right. So now that I have this pulled up, I'm going to go ahead and share it first, and then I'm going to share my screen with you all and pretty much keep talking about some of the things you got to do to be successful on YouTube. Like disrespect the children. Oh, hell yeah. You got to put children down. unborn and those with disabilities. You got to wish death on children. You got to talk about their disabilities. You got to, talk about pedophilia acts, what you going to do to them, molestation acts. Also, you got to bear false witness on people. You got to accuse people of being gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, homeless, lying about their money, what they got in their bank accounts, what they got in their old dusty rooms, and you got to accuse people of being pedophilia, child molesters, homeless, losing their government assistance. You have to just drag people for filth. Come on, let's keep it real. These are some of the things you must do to be successful. So channels like mine, we may or may not have a chance, but again, the race is not for the swift, but for those that can endure to the end, right? Let me see what else you got to do. What else is on here? Because once you deny God, that's when the devil show up and be like, okay, so since they don't want to praise the Lord, since they don't want to talk about God full time, I'm about to have them, let's see. Make friends with people you would normally write off as a damn tax exempt. That's what the hell you gotta do. You gotta make friends with people you normally in life wouldn't even give a second look at, and know you wouldn't invite them to your house. Know you probably just say hi to them in passing and keep it freaking moving. But no, not on YouTube, not to be successful, y'all. You got to make friends with friends of the enemy and the enemy friends and the friends of the enemy and the enemy and the enemy and the enemy of God and just the enemy, period. Yes, you do. Who? My channel may not have a chance, y'all. It may not have a chance to the 3 people watching. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm about to come on screen, y'all. I'm gonna put my screen up, and if you guys want to chat and comment and have any ideas on how people have to be successful on these two YouTube streets, please comment. This is the stuff y'all go to everybody's channel and comment on and be a part of and be like, ooh, I'm putting it to you, but just a different way and showing you how goddamn crazy it looked and how successful people are by doing this shit. And you don't want to comment? You don't want to come light up my chat? That's another thing you got to do on YouTube. You got to go to everybody's chat and comment, and then come to the ones who's commenting about the stuff you like commenting about and not comment. That's how your ass be successful. My channel damn sure may not have a chance. Oh, Lord have mercy on us all. What's some of the other stuff, y'all? You got to excuse me. I love this little track. I'm a music person. I'm up. I'm going to grow my channel one way or the other, but this is what I see and perceive and how you have to be successful on YouTube. You pretty much, okay, let me see. You have to choose a side. Lord have mercy, for the love of God. you have to choose a side. And I'm always telling y'all over here on this channel, the only side I'm going to ever choose is God, right? The fruit of the spirit. And then when you look at some of these beefs and battles out here, you be like, damn, all of them living for the devil to an extent. So what the hell are you going to choose a side for? You better not choose that side. I be sitting over here like, wait, well, maybe you got to choose a side to be successful on YouTube, because everybody that I've seen in the last year have came in on somebody's side, started roasting and dragging for this content creator or that content creator, the enemy, and their numbers grew. From the Kaya to the Maddie situation, Tasha K, Lovely T, even the Sean Bradleys and the VS beef. Every major beef you seen come on YouTube, it's like somebody jumped in, started doing content against the enemy. All of a sudden they got the 1K. That's how you got to be successful on YouTube. Shit, man. Yeah. Oh, for the love of God. Y'all, give me a warning sign. Put the flash in. Beep, beep, beep. Proceed with caution if you want to be successful on YouTube, right? Hell to the no. Hold on. Yeah, you got to pick a side. You got to choose. Even if they throwing up the U, right? You know, the U for the underworld. You got to start repping sides out here on these YouTube streets, baby. If not, your ass get caught in a crossfire or you get left in the bunker some damn where. Because this battle going down on these combat streets is definitely mortal. Mortality, right? Like fatality, mortality. And that's how you gotta go, people, to grow your channel. To be successful on YouTube Street, that's what you gotta do. Get in the B. You don't know shit about these people. Pick a damn side and fight for your freaking life the rest of your YouTube career. Is that what you want to do to be successful on these damn YouTube streets? Oh, Nori, good morning. Hey. Nori, I'm telling people how they got to be successful on these YouTube streets. I am not a successful channel, you're Nori. I am narrowly looked upon, but I'm giving advice on how to be successful in these YouTube streets. Good morning. Hold on. I can say good morning to you. I do have the chat up. But you know, when I get to rambling on, I put the papers down and talk from the spirit. I'm just having fun. The Lord woke me up on some laughter this morning. I listening while getting ready for work. I appreciate you. Like I said, right now, this is my job, so I have to make the best of it until these people, and I don't want to say the crackers because my last boss was black who fired me. That's a whole nother, maybe I'll do a call-in about that. But anyway, I gotta make the best of YouTube and put my own original content out here and get people to subscribe. I think about 230 of y'all to hit that red box right there. I mean, whether you hit the bell or not, we know how YouTube works. Hell, you can even turn the damn bell off if you want to once you hit the red box. Do me like you do everybody else. Hell, that's another way you got to be successful. You don't like somebody, you unsubscribe, you run to the next channel, you don't like that person, they say something you disagree with, you got to go back over to this channel. It's just a hot mess. The Bible says people are not grounded and they go to and from with the wind, following every sound and doctrine that they can take hold of. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have nothing holding them within themselves. So you got to follow everything that come your way. You got to believe everything. You got to take every content creator for their damn word without doing what Brother Jay Wilson say. That's trust and verify. You can't trust and verify on these YouTube streets. No, You got to take everything for its word. What they say, and they mean what they mean. Come on, right? That's how you grow your channel on these damn YouTube streets. That's the way it works, though. LOL. I'm keeping it real, right? I got real content, except for I ain't sitting over here dragging nobody, shaming nobody. By the time you leave here, you're gonna feel inspired and uplifted and encouraged that you can be on these YouTube streets successful without shaming yourself, your mother, your ancestors, God, and the powers that be as well. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? No, honey, but this is what you have to do. You got to be sexually perverted. I don't give a damn what you say on these YouTube streets. One way or another, you got to be sexually perverted. So I do read the Songs of Solomon, and he was a very sexual, black, comely man. And it do talk about the breast in the book of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying, people? I'm trying to educate you as well. But you got to be sexually perverted. You got to let the Baphomet goat lead you in these YouTube streets. You got to be willing to sleep with everything, hook up, meet up with everything. Oh, baby. And if you don't, you may not be successful on these YouTube streets. Y'all, I don't stand a damn chance. I don't. It's only by the grace of God I'm still here. Is there anybody out there that hear what thus saith the Lord? in the midst of it all. 5 watching, 5 thumbs up. This is a perfect live stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a jokester when I want to be. My content is God. I spit that original Bible read every morning. I give y'all mental health on Monday afternoons. I try to talk junk like I'm doing like now on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Nori could tell you I had started 2 weeks ago, Drive Through Friday, where we play little games on Friday evening, but I didn't do it last week. Possibly we'll get back into it tomorrow. But right now, honey, let's see. I think I got to. No. Oh, this is the biggest one. You got to watch everybody's money, y'all. Oh my God. You got to be a money watcher on YouTube to be successful. If you ain't watching how many clicks and views and dollars and AdSense and how many hours they live stream is, you ain't the bomb. You are not making it on YouTube. You will not be successful. You gotta watch how many times they $ cash at Mona Simone. You gotta watch how many times they super chat the Rita the baddest roaster and not 5A. You got to watch this stuff go down. And if you don't know the statistics on it and you haven't been keeping score with other people's money and how much they're getting paid on these YouTube streets, you may not have a chance of being successful. Or then again, you will be the successful one if that's what you're doing in these YouTube streets. But my channel, Lord have mercy. My channel don't have a damn chance, a leg to stand on when it come to that. Because the Bible says, covet not your neighbor's things. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all is on here coveting, wanting to know, trying to figure out, trying to be down with everybody else's money but your own. And you know what? When you spend a lot of time in other people's chats all day long on their live and you a content creator yourself, here's another way you're going to be successful. You got to build up their channel, spend all your time in their chats, give all your money to their platform while you stay a struggle channel. Oh, see, channels like mine, if that's what we have to do to be successful in these YouTube streets, we don't stand a chance. But this is how people are becoming successful, because other people who make content themselves spend all day bigging up other content creators. You have to have some balance if you really want to succeed on these YouTube streets. It's nothing wrong with going to a live or two. But when you spending all your time on somebody else's live and they don't even show up in yours, oh my God. Now that's how you become successful on these YouTube streets, okay? Let the church say whatever you say, I say so be it. All right, see, every time I go to share something good with y'all, my stuff frees up. Shit. Anyway, guys, y'all get the picture. Here we go, freezing up, y'all. Once again, I was about to share something with y'all. But until it goes out, because this happened to me yesterday to the 5 people watching, these are the things one must do to be successful on these YouTube streets. They have to do all the degrading, disrespectful, disparaging kind of content about one another, each other, whoever, God, the devil, and thereof. And then put it before the masses, and we believe it, and we support it, and we watch it, and we feed into it, and we do commentary on it, and it consumes us and takes away from our regular life, right? This is how you have to become successful on YouTube. These are some of the things you have to do, right? You have to drop what you were doing pre-YouTube, and now at work, in church. I mean, now you got tablets and everything you can walk with. You guys above 1K, you can go anywhere. But channels like us who never streamed a fight, a gun, a knife. I had a knife in one of my videos just showing context to how people stab each other in the back or something to that effect. Never showed sex, none of that, right? can't go live on our mobile devices because of other people who abuse it, right? So you have to be very abusive on these YouTube streets as well. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and somehow try to end it here. This happened yesterday. No, I wanted to show y'all something, but this is how we become successful on these YouTube streets. Of course, anybody that know it was a parody I was putting on here, but you get the joke, right? You get the gist of it. This is what we have to do. My advice and my content behind it all, my opinion is basically, if you stay true to not doing the things I said, and to really putting your content out, letting your content speak for yourself, people will gravitate to you eventually. I'm witnessing that now. I mean, it's only been under 2 years since I had my account, period. There's been people we know been on here. Yeah, another thing you got to do, be on here for 10 years, give or take, and just get monetized this year or last year. That's another thing you got to do to be successful on YouTube. You have to be on here a whole bunch of years. Even when it was 10,000 views, some people wasn't monetized. Get the hell out of here. And been on here 10 years. Now that makes sense. That makes sense to me. You on December 2017, December 12th, my first upload, you needed 10,000 views. I was right at 600 and say 50-ish, around that. Then the law came out, the rule came out. You have to have 4,000 watch hours and 1K, right? So I'm like, people just got monetized last year through the Tasha KB, such as Mona Simone. And she been on here, God, it goes back to 2013 or 2011 or something like that. Excuse me. And she just got monetized. So it doesn't, what I'm saying is, don't get, you have to follow the misguidance of the algorithm and the numbers on here as well. Because certain people just now got monetized. And if you've been on since 2013, 2011, and you only needed 10,000 views at one point in time, that shows you that you could be deceived on these YouTube streets. And deception is the greatest thing, because people would believe that, I would have believed she would have been monetized about 10,000 views ago. But I did a video showing y'all just about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago that I had more views than her, and she was on here a lot longer than me. Now her views have picked up again, and she surpassed me a little bit, but I was about at something like 70, 60, 66, 67, 69, something like that, maybe right at 70, and I had a little bit more than her. So you have to be deceived by the algorithms. You have to be, you have to, get caught up in that, because they're a big personality and have a big following, that you're going to have a lot of views and be monetized based off of, the longevity that you've been on here. And that's not true. Some people have been on here a long time and just recently got monetized. So that's a deception too. There's other people who got on here, bust their ass, did their content, regardless of what it was about. Just say from February, all love, a little shade, all love, to now, just opened her account February 2019, and she's monetized. So that, just be true to who you are. Let your content speak for yourself. And again, there's a lot of people that have been on here for a long time, just now getting monetized. And if you spend all your time in their lives, their chats, their life, you're never going to build your channel up. And they have to respect that. If not, that's one of the things you're going to have to do on YouTube to be successful, is bow down, go along to get along, just to belong. And as I said in the beginning, drop down some of your moral standards and your values, right? And I'm here to tell you, no, channels like mine struggle, but the race is not for the swift, right? It's not for how fast you can get there. It's how long can you endure. Some of these people have bowed out, damn near committed suicide, didn't commit suicide, rose from the dead, didn't rise from the dead. I mean, on YouTube, you got to pretend you dead. You got to pretend you sick. You got to pretend you in the hospital. You got to pretend your ailments you got to have bipolar. You got to make people feel sorry for you. Again, I may not have a chance, y'all. I may not have a chance on these YouTube streets, okay? People got to have empathy, sympathy, and apathy for you. Ooh. They got to be your empath and they got to be your pastor. I'm telling you, I may not have a chance succeeding on these YouTube streets. So with that being said, I'm still buffering y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. This is Religion Wink TV, just sharing some of the things one must do in order to have a successful YouTube career. If you agree, put your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you to the 5 people holding strong. Thank you to Nuri showing up in the chats this morning. And also, guys, remember, let the word of God be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your pathways. You can find that in Psalm 119 and 105. And I say that because no matter where you go, it's going to be bright. You know how sometimes they say when people walk into a room, they command the essence of the room. The room, you have that kind of energy in you. And again, with all the smoke and with all the beef going on and all the shots being taken, right? It's kind of hard to hear the real voices. It's kind of hard to hear the real channels trying to just come up on some organic, genuine shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it all settles down, if it ever settles down, because another thing you have to do to be successful on YouTube, you have to keep the beef and drama going. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, the hell you do. If you don't keep the beef and drama going, what do you have? You got to fight for your life and make everybody else fight for their life if they want to be successful on YouTube. That's what you got to do. And I always tell you, I'm over here contending the only fight I know, and that's against the violence toward the kingdom of heaven. You have to contend it. It's called spiritual warfare. So I'm always in a fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing new. This is Religion Wink TV, and my spiritual ears stay. Again, guys, if it keeps running like 2 or 3 minutes after, it's because I have to shut my whole computer down. It's buffering for some reason, like it's been doing the last 2 or 3 days when I try to share my Google Hangout screen. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So with that being said, again, if you guys want to support this content, my channel, hit that red subscription box. I do have Cash App and PayPal. You can find that on the bio. I was about to put that in the chat, but it froze up. So with that being said, again, this is Religion Wink TV. My spiritual is stay. And also, guys, because I look at evil with a side eye, I just know that there's a undertone of evil on YouTube that a lot of people joke around with, and a lot of people don't understand it's really real. And that's why it's the way it is. So again, going back to the very first thing I said, the way you be successful on YouTube is to deny God. Because if more of God was out here on these YouTube streets, you'll have less of the drama. And over here we get messy. We have those conversations. We talk about what's going on in real shit. But it ain't messy. It ain't drama filled. It's respectful. And until you get to that place, you may never be successful on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a disrespectful playground right now. And there's no real referees or medias to break up the little battles. And the medias and the referees that's out here trying to do it, oh, you gotta disrespect the elder. You gotta talk shit to the people before you, the people under you. You stand in your own ground. It's so disrespectful out here in these YouTube streets. So with that being said, you all, again, I'm over here just trying to make another video. I'm up to about 600. I'm still not monetized. So that's another thing. Don't be deceived. Because you have a whole lot of videos don't mean some people got 100, 200 videos and monetized, but they're all about beef and all about other people to an extent. You know what I'm saying? So you can have as many videos as you want on YouTube, but if people don't want to subscribe to you, And that's another thing you have to do. You have to go around and tell people like little kids, oh, don't mess with Religion Link TV. Oh, don't mess with this channel over here. Oh, girl, that channel ain't shit over there. I don't like that channel. And that's how you see people actually being successful on YouTube too, being controlled. So that's another way I'm talking about you that's still listening, can be successful on YouTube. And this channel don't stand a chance with all of that bullshit, y'all. This is Religion Wink TV. I am going to end it now. God bless you. Have a great day, you all. And thank you for listening. Religion Wink TV. And my intro and outro is so simple. My spiritual ear stay. You gotta love it, guys. All right, with that being said, I hope I was a breath of fresh air to y'all, made y'all laugh and think about YouTube in a different way. Peace out, y'all. And shalom.